chilled out. Listening to Drake a little bit more. Not really much more after that. Yeah, not really much more after that at all. Cause I really just need to listen to it off of the game. It came on in the middle of me streaming, which I don't stream that much. I stream same time most days. So for it to come on right then, it was okay, I'm gonna just throw it on. And it wasn't nothing I was really trying to. Cause yes, man, we want to hear good music, man. At the end of the day, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear good music and subliminals, cause that's what rap is. Rap is decoding, descriptions and things that go through encoding. That's just what black people do. We've been doing that since we was before we was dragged to America. All cultures decode, but we've been doing that. So that's rap. So anybody that say they don't want to see the thumbnail, they don't want to see this match with that, they don't want to see 616 match with this, they don't want to see the Van and Drake video, they don't want to see all that. What do you mean? That's rap. I get it. That's why people don't like the battle rap, because they go so hard with the information and go attack each other with lyrical exercises, as we say, and really discredit each other and downplay each other as human beings, mostly black people, and it just gets real unnecessarily crazy. You gotta think about that other person for so long in such a hatred type of way just to make the battle good. But that's rap. That's rap. That's why we gotta teach our kids. Last thing I want to say, that's why we gotta teach our kids to, stay focused. Let me turn it down a little bit. I feel like it's a little loud. Stay focused. You gotta teach them to understand that music is entertainment. But and don't act out on it, Let it make you move your body to go dance. Let it make you want to use your vocal cord and put something together. Use your thinking brain, your thinking pieces, thinking cap, whatever, to write down some poetry, some haikus, whatever. Let it get you grab an instrument and get to playing respectfully. Anything else, acting out on it, no. And that stigma is starting to change. It's starting to change. I feel like it's been happening slowly, but it's not cool to smoke cigarettes to a lot of kids, I feel, and it's not cool to, be dumb, be in the streets heavy. It's not cool for none of that. But yeah, I want to get into some notes about this song, man. I'm gonna get some notes as I was thinking about it. I feel like Drake was attacking early that angle, of snitching. Like he only got one line. He only gave out one line for it. He only gave one line. Just like on Family Matters, which I like Family Matters. It was really one line on there too. That's all you need when when the person that said it is only said it kind of once on a hit song. Euphoria is a hit. He said on a song that's gonna go get played forever. That's another thing too. Euphoria is gonna get played forever. The rest of the disc is good too, but Euphoria is really gonna get played forever. He's saying stuff in raps to the mainstream ear that has not been heard. A lot of rappers say these type of things. It just hasn't, to the mainstream, like in the masses, and in this context, people not click on it. That's an album cut type of message he's saying. Like, you're not gonna get that in the diss average most of the time. The stuff that Kendrick was saying. Go listen to Euphoria, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, that was just a great song. You're not. People want to talk about music being bad. I couldn't stand that when I first moved out here to West Virginia, because we from Jersey, North to be exact. And they would talk about how they don't like rap. When I tell them I'm a rap, I listen to rap, and I'd be like, damn. I mean, like, that's the first thing they tell me was you don't like it. Like when you tell me you like country, I just be okay. Just look at them and listen while they say that. I don't discredit how I don't like it. But if you ask me if I like it, then I'll say no, I don't. But if I ask you if you like rap, then you can tell me all that. But I feel like these people are like, oh, I don't listen to rap. They all be the same. Like, what? How is that your first reason? Country music ain't all the same. I wouldn't even say that. That's not my reason why I wouldn't like it. And at one point in time, I did say I didn't like country music. I didn't understand it. I didn't listen to it. And that bop was not something I was trying to hear at one time. Today, I won't mind it now. Because music, we ain't about to get into that. But I won't mind it now. Yana, she send me songs sometimes. And I've heard I like some folk songs that I feel like, you know, I got whatever. You just gotta be open to everything. But I be wrong, so I don't know why I mentioned that. But he really mentioned the snitching once, which I think is kind of poignant, kind of funny, because he's doubling down on making sure, like, hey, and bring that up. Like, you know what I mean? I'm out here in these streets. I got people that think I got to blame me in a kung pao hong, yo, and the Kremlin quote, like, yo, you can't be saying that about me. Like, I get that. He should be checking that angle. Oh, my little automatic fan thing about to go off. Yeah, I'm about to end this video soon, because my little fan thing that she gave me, put in my neck, because it's hot down here. It's dying down. It ain't kicking like it was. But he gotta defend that. I could dig that. He gotta defend that. I could dig that. But you gotta defend a lot more, brother. And he did. So we're gonna get right into that. The whole pedophile stuff. Like I said in the last video, I wouldn't know this about Canada if I didn't have a roommate that told me about this at the time. You can check the video about it. But you know, they have their legal age, consent age, I think that's how it's voted, is 16. Well, that's what it was in 2009, 2008. So, you know, that's that. And maybe he's used to that, and it's normal to them, you know, to mess with a little bit of a younger girl. So that's how they're out there. That's how they're moving out there, you know. But me and my people, my culture, we like my close people, and I was probably most black people. We ain't liking no girl that's talking about she's 18. We ain't liking no girl that's even like talking about she's 21. For real, for real. I know some dudes that might look at some 21-year-olds, okay, 22 or whatever. I don't know, but I'm my close circle. We not looking at no girls that's 10 years younger than us. What the fuck? The number one reason I gotta tell James why you don't want to be a white girl. They can't relate with you. What are y'all gonna talk about? That's why I wouldn't want to be with a white person. I'm not about to come home and vent to you about shit you don't understand and really probably don't care about, and shit that, like, I gotta deal with your family. Like, no, bro. And you just won't understand. Like, you won't understand nothing I'm saying. You're gonna be there for me, no. And then we gotta go everywhere and get stares. Like, I be imagining how white couples be, how them interracial couples be. They get like meme mode where they go probably. But, I mean, cause I know how it is with just being with Kiana. We get a little bit more of a normal look. But I can imagine being, cause I know I kind of give a nigga when I see him with a white girl. So I be feeling like she be kind of going, and the nigga just be wanting to just be like kind of chill and not be himself. Cause he like, nigga, be yourself, man. That's your queen right there. Like, keep your head up. Like, you the one that's with her. She's probably a good woman. What you got your head down for? Because I looked at both of y'all in eye contact when I walked into a store. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look at people that's in the store. But people don't understand that. They look at it. And I look into it too. I look deep into it too. That's why I mentioned that reason. Let's get back. Because that's another point I want to get up to. Because the whole race thing with Drake, like, he really trying to play around like this. Like, he don't know what's going on with being black. Like, you got all these black friends. You are black. You represent it, you know. You put it front. You put it first. Like, come on now. You ain't hiding it to people. So what is you? Well, I don't understand what he's talking about. My bad. This video a little boring, but I'm just trying to warm up. I don't want to get into a match. If I get into a match, I ain't gonna talk as much. I'm gonna be real quiet, and I really want to get my points out. I'm gonna probably end this video on a match. I hope that we gonna open up the matchmaking. I know that's annoying, y'all. I'm gonna hope that we open the matchmaking, and I can get into you can find Zangief also. My next one was he keeps trying to fake make connection, like like. But I mean, it's funny that this one, the last one was just real funny because he was talking about the mother, you know, the mother me and him getting with Melissa and Mr. Morales song. I don't want to do this one either. This one say concentration. I didn't do this one yet. I'm gonna look on this one. Like, huh? Like, bro, how you wanna make a connection with that when Kendrick even explained it? That's why I feel like Kendrick explained all that. Like, even when in Duckworth, like I've been listening to that Damn. I bought Damn back in 2017 when that came out, but I bought all of Kendrick albums. But He explained that in Duckworth in the intro. Well, I don't listen to that version. I listen to the collector's edition, and Duckworth at the end. But Duckworth, he said that in Duckworth about what happened with his father and stuff. So Drake is using stuff that he said to him and just trying to trick people who don't listen to his music. These are good talking points. But at the same time, like, you talking about, like, we trying to free the slaves? Like, Drake, what? And then when I listen to more and more, when I listen to the Family Matters more and more, when he talking about come get Pharrell legacy out his house, like, what? Is this somebody who care about us and what we provided for him and showing him and gave him from Degrassi and touching men's butt and all the other stuff he be doing on Degrassi and whatever, which I ain't never seen. But I just, the whole blackface shit where he got a whole, like, his face is black. Like Drake, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? How you gonna come in and talking about Pharrell like that? Why is all these people saying this? Like, we gotta at some point believe and understand, well, we the problem. I live a life like that. I'm not battling and going to war with myself. I'm at peace with myself, and I'm going to war with the world. I deal with that every day, and I know most of us do. You do too, probably. Got a lot of issues with people because you won't compromise or you won't bow down. But you talking about Pharrell like he ain't nothing. Like, I get it, it's a musician, it's just like another celebrity. But what? That's our brother right there. What you talking about? That's another brother. And you talking about come get his legacy out of our house. Like, you just sound like you don't care about him for whatever reason. And it's funny because that whole Pusha T beef started with the Pharrell. Because I guess, you know, and Drake ass dumb, bro. He getting in all these beefs because of other people. He think that's what you're supposed to do. Like, sometimes you can just back up and just play just not both sides, but just understand that you ain't got to be in it at all. He don't know how to do that because he's not from where we from. He don't know how to do that. And how to do that is you just don't talk about nothing when you're around that one person. You don't show them that you're talking about them, even if they were talking about that other person. You don't do none of that. You don't play both sides. You just be a friend to that person. It's that easy, and that person will know you being a friend of them because they won't hear nothing about you, or they won't see how you're acting, and they can tell you won't even be trying to show off in front of them or nothing like that, like trying to diss or make little sneaks or something like that, like you on their side as time progresses because the beef's still going. I'm talking years ago, whatever. Even when beef starts, like as soon as you show that little bitty sign that you rocking with what somebody's saying, and you know they talking about somebody else that you're supposed to be rocking with, but you know they beefing. What? The friend of your enemy. What's that saying? The friend of your enemy is not your friend, or something like that. The friend of, let me say how we would say it. So, the friend of my enemy is my friend. No, that's not true, bro. No, that's dumb. Like, y'all getting yourself into shit you don't need to get into. You gotta understand that. And that's like even with business moves. Like, even people in business know not to do that because they'll just keep their mouth closed. So think about it in the streets. You don't touch it at all. You don't touch those subjects at all. Let people beef. Have you not been in a situation? You have. You've been in beef situations where you don't like somebody, and then you got somebody around you that might be cool with that person. What you do, Drake? You trying to convince them to not fuck with them? That's corny, bro. Well, I don't care if it's somebody you went to school with for mad long, or none of that. That's corny. That's simple. That don't make no sense. Because that's what I was saying. Pharrell, like, you got that beef because of Pharrell. No, Birdman not paying Pharrell. Look at that. You heard the name I said? Birdman. Like, people don't even listen to Birdman. No, I do. I still listen to Price Listen. But you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You jumped at that beef. You messed up that connection with one of the best producers ever because of that. Like, you want to stick up with Wayne and Birdman side. They got you thinking that's the right thing to do. I guess, you know, rap has shown us to do that, but you gotta think for yourself. You gotta be your own man, Drake. And then what happened with Pusha? Pusha jumped in it because Pusha is Pharrell's man. And then, you know, so look, come on now. This is like all a bunch of stuff that he just could have avoided, like just by just being real. And just, I don't know, I ain't gonna say just by being real, he just could have avoided a lot of this shit, man. It just, if it's coming out how it is, especially after this last track. This is the track where he gotta prove or acknowledge everything Kendrick just said. Kendrick just tried to celebrate. Like, they called it on Twitter that he was having a repass with that West Coast bop, that last one on Drake. What? He just had a whole repass about you? That was a celebration after he killed you or something like that? That's crazy. And that felt like that 'cause you wasn't saying nothing for that day and a half. That we was everybody didn't have everybody waiting at this time. It's so crazy. But anyway, you gotta I don't know, man. It's like it's tough to think about shooting. I mean, a nice one. Yes. He did like he just that's what I said. He just tested the molestation. Like Kendrick mentioned that in the album, but that's what I was talking about with Duckworth. He talked about the fighting with you know what happened with him and his father, the robbery or whatever. Not whatever, that was a situation, but you know I'm just trying to get past that. He talked about that in Duckworth. He talked about the molestation and the Mother I'm Sober. I think that's how you say it. But I love that song. I bought that song after I love that song because of the stuff he was talking about. Like, you know, just to think back on it to, you know, just think about how, like, what's the main thing that I got from it, like, right now at this moment, when you, like, being sober, like, sober, remember, like, dealing with grief. You don't know nothing about dealing with grief when you are sober. And Kendrick been talking about that for years. So, but he was talking about, like, how he couldn't step up as a 5-year-old to help, you know, protect his mother. Then he was saying that he told his mother 3 times, or told his family member 3 times. They did in 3 different verses, 1 time each verse. In that same song that he, anyway, like, you know, in the song 3 times, because they asked him, did he touch you? He told them no. But we don't even know where at, but it don't even matter where at and how. He touching another boy, that's another child in your family, that's molestation regardless. But, you know, still, you know, I ain't gonna say I've had that, but people have had that. Like, people, you know, in families, they do that. You're so close with each other. If you don't got the right teachings, you're not gonna know better. Kendrick knew better at 5. That older adult didn't know better. They just was doing some old, ignorant, generational shit that they probably been doing. Whoever it was that did that to Kendrick. Look what he gonna talk about. Drake wanna talk about that more and more and more and more and more. That he wanna say. That's what I'm talking about with the flipping. Trying to connect it. He want to say, that's why. Oh, because the connection he did in Family Matters was funny. They always funny, but now it's like, okay, I feel like he reaching. And I'm usually not the one to say that. I usually let it go and let it rock, let it be what it be, which I'm still in, but I feel like he reaching because when Family Matters, what he say? He said, when Family Matters, he was like, what did he say? I'm trying to think, I don't even remember, but it was just like with the whole. Oh man, well I didn't write that down. I didn't like write probably any of this down. Family Matters reaching. Oh, at the end where the beat got real even crazier. But he was like, oh, I get it. It makes sense. And then like that part right there, like he did that twice actually. Like, okay, we get it. We got it. Like that's the part after he was saying being black. He was like, kids should link maybe two light skinned kids and all that. And you don't want to, unless you don't be nobody that's black in the U, those type of lines and all that. Cause that was one of my favorite lines. I told when I told Key, I felt like I got dissed at that part. And she thought I was somebody a real person. Like, yeah, you know they ain't dissing me in real life. But that's how I can't. But I'm like, nah, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about what they did in the whole slavery lines. I keep thinking about that. I'm like, damn, Drake, that's how you really feel? I mean, I guess it sounds cool in the bar, but it's like, damn, we shouldn't even be talking like that at all. Like, we just gotta have some type of rules, like, especially with Kendrick got 4 songs that he dropped on you, talking about different things, and each one of them with like very specific things. You are talking about the same thing in all the songs, and it does seem more rap with you, because you don't have more. It's clear you don't have as much information as he do, which is always the way it is. Like the person that's on top ain't gonna have much on you, because they've been on top. So Drake is in a very, very particular situation. We all know that, but as you get older, I could tell that. And if this would have happened with me a little younger, I wouldn't have been able to tell that. I don't know, there's just certain things like. But so let me keep going, because it got deeper than it needed to be. But that's a connection thing. I just feel like he just keep trying to connect stuff. I think he even did that, like that whole like but I didn't like the way he connected it in this last one, in the Heart Part 6. I don't even want to call this the Heart Part 6. So that's why I ain't call it that this whole time. This whole 19 minutes, I ain't call it the Heart Part 6. How you gonna take Kendrick thing, like his name or his saga song? I get it. He pulled a 616 in LA, and they had a bunch of double, triple entendre meanings on it, and everything like that. You the one that started the timestamp type records, which is fire. That's so fire. Like Dallas, 7 a.m. in Dallas, and all these other ones, the Calabasas one, 7 a.m. Whatever they were, that was fire. That's a fire title because it's like I made this at this time in this place with this setting, this feel, with this vibe. I like that. But he gonna take Kendrick's the Heart Part 6. Like, come on, bro. You serious? What? Cause you from the 6, and then, you know that's cause you know it all works out. You know, he keep putting 6 on us, and then you know he know that's Kendrick's next Heart freestyle for his album. Before his album come, he was talking about that in there too. Like, he's like, you doing all this cause the album about to come out, blah blah blah. But Drake funny though. All right, but I feel like Kendrick ain't buying no views either. Like, come on, bro. Like, I just feel like, man, it's a lot of famous people doing the young girl stuff. I'm gonna go back to that. So I ain't really always touch on that, but I did in the last video. You know, I bet you would just think y'all brother law. Like, and you gonna say Kendrick buying views? That's real love. That's real. I would say real monetization. That's real clicks right there, as the old term. That's real WWW. That's real World Wide Web. Like he said. Like, you know, we know why he went #1 because it went Drake, and I get that because Drake, you know, that like that song went #1 because he talking about Drake. I think why they stayed #1 so long because they was gonna go #1 anyway. That song was so fire, but yeah, because they were talking about Drake and it's Kendrick. It was like, okay, and it already got the backing of hip hop. It was like, okay, Kendrick about to speak for us at this time, so it went 1-1 because you Drake. You got a big percentage of that, but there's a lot of other factors in there where it's not really good for you just because it was because of you, like type deal. I like how I said that word. And when I say I hit the bag, when he said I promise and lay a lot safer, that was funny. That was just funny when he was talking about his wife again. Kendrick funny for saying that you shouldn't abort the kids and all this and that. Kendrick, you was waiting to do all that. Like Drake was waiting to do all this too, but you knew he was gonna bring up the kids. Now let's talk about something that Drake talking about. Something he knew since I brought that up. Drake played the internet games and doing it innovatively, shall I say, because he did the AI thing, which is the first major rappers. I'm pretty sure these SoundCloud rappers, if they're still SoundCloud rappers, of course they are. I'm pretty sure one of them did AI stuff before. Pretty sure since AI been popular in the past 2 years. Pretty sure, no doubt. We just not hearing it because it's not, you know, good. Or out there in the public, you know, for us to hear it. So with him playing internet games, that he gonna say that he gave that information out, so that way Kendrick could eat it up, and he waited for a few days to talk about it. Like what, Drake? That make no sense. He was like he was gonna give it a name and a destination and all this. Like Drake, what are you talking about, bro? You gave him that information and talk about stuff like that? That don't mean it makes sense. Like you just saying, and then it don't make sense because at the end of it, he talking about like, oh man, he talking about lies, and oh yeah, I would have liked the last West Coast bop if it wasn't triple down on more lies. Like, what are you talking about? So you ain't like, you can't even talk about it because you just seem hurt over that. The whole, I would be too. Somebody would claim I was molested or something. This how you should be feeling about the snitching shit. This how you should have felt before you even addressed anybody. But what's crazy is because Fame Matters, you could tell that was supposed to be the one song that he was just gonna drop and leave it there. He thought Fame Matters was gonna kill Kendrick. He really did, and it's just because of the fact that the volume of stuff that Kendrick was putting out and the stuff he was saying, which made him not nowhere near dead. But he really thought that was gonna end him because he talking about vacation. I more and more listen to it. He was just like, he just thought that was gonna end him because he addressing other people and he never said nothing since Taylor Made. You know, Taylor Made was about Kendrick. Push Ups was talking about, you know, like that, a few other stuff. But it's just funny, like, you know, Drake is looking shot out right now, like, man. But it's cool though. I don't know if any of this is true, so I gotta pull that card. I gotta pull that card. Drake claims, you know, he gave him a week after feeding him info. You know, this is where I pull a emoji shrug. I don't know where this is going. Stuff. I gotta pull that card because I don't know if none of this is true or where it's going at all. But yeah, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Drake talking about somebody burnt out. You know, you burnt out for internet games. The whole Degrassi. I was talking about that. I'll go to my Twitter at 8 Better Living. Talking about when I first heard Kendrick. I mentioned when I first heard Kendrick and Drake and The Weeknd, because it's all around the same year and a half or so. With Drake first, but it's just funny like how that whole Houston, Vegas, like we loved it. That was a tough thing growing up, but it makes sense now. Like, you know, he was from Canada. Like, then I don't think I realized that he was from Canada, because that's why he kept saying all the November's very own, all this and that. I didn't really get that he was from Canada until like years later, which is crazy, because he was just so in the culture and so talking about what we go through and talk about. So, you know, and then doing it for the girls, and it was just great. His voice didn't sound like it. Under Wayne, I just didn't, being a little ignorant, I didn't think he was out of the country, which is ignorant, you know, because then I wasn't listening to nobody outside the country, but I definitely do now. Not nobody rap-wise anyway, but let me get off of that. But yeah, he just went to Vegas and Atlanta and all these places and got culture and got tapped in on this whole other side of rap and everything from what he was, from that whole opposite life of child star, TV star life that he was living. I'm not even mad at that. It's just, you could just clearly see it. And then when we the people let you rock, because we know that you in the culture, that's what black people do. We love and we embrace stuff, and then you do what you do, and you know, just shit on people around you and all this and that, and do the colonizing shit that, you know, that in the culture vulture shit. Not saying drink culture vulture. And I'm not even saying he had colonized, even if that was true, but it does look like that though. That's like something we could see for ourselves, even if it could not be true. It just looks like that. So pedophiles, so we don't know. But the colonizer shit, we gonna look at that and tell, like that look like that's going on. Going to places, touching down and making it yours, and, you know, reaping the benefits from it, or pulling and pleasing when you want. Or it's a season for, you know, 2 seasons of this life in this game. No, it's a season. I need you a season when you need me. And just Drake can just feel like, because he's been so long, on top for so long, his season is just, you know, it's there, and it could bother some people, like, for real. And that makes sense. That's what anybody though, you know, top. But he just got the culture. Like, he had Trey Songz on it with him around that time. We wanted Chris Brown to get with him. We wanted even more Lil Wayne songs. That was just so it's just like, you know, it's just seeing how but we ain't never think we had to go through this. When you come to somebody that the culture is set and we blow up, we don't expect them to turn around and be snitching like some rappers or whatever, or, you know, beating a girl like some rappers or whatever. Like, this happens in every genre, whether it's like even like wrestling with Eddie Guerrero type stuff. Recipes to him and his family, or if it's in music, rock and roll, whatever, TV, this happens. We just gotta understand it, you know, and not take it so personal, and just learn from it. Honestly, that's what we really need to all do, is learn from the stuff that we see, because we all got like some type of favorite entertainment that we watch, whether it's music or your favorite old school black and white TV show. You got somebody that you like, and when you see them, you watch or keep listening or reading more stuff on them, because you support you like that person, you know, and, you know, it's buying into the person into a sense, you know. So we all got that. People just like to make it bigger because it's rap, and it just seems like it's not important, but, you know, it's messages in there. We motivate each other in there. Like, Kendrick inspired me so much, even more with the music that he be dropping. It's just this too. This Euphoria diss track. I ain't listened to that. Go listen to that. I know I said it in the last video, to the part 1 video. Go listen to Euphoria. Let's keep going. Just with him saying he claimed he gave him a weakness is so funny, and just saving him some time to use the fake information he used. I like that angle though. Like, that's so smart, Drake. He's not scared. You knew he was gonna come back though, but I like that angle though. But yeah. He just like a white person who not really trying to, or can't really address race topics like outside of their home. That's how I feel. Because we all know everybody talks about race in some way, or somehow, some form, you know, in our homes and in our everyday lives. But people don't, a lot of white people don't like talking about it outside the house. They got how they do it, and they leave it at that. So it's like he just one of the people that when you bring it up in person with him, he shut down, or he would try to dispute it and deny it because he don't want to talk about it, because it's something that you could never win the argument, and it's something that we just not even up to discuss. And another thing, you're not even up to discuss. You don't even want to discuss it. White people, mixed people, they don't want to talk about that shit. They really don't, and it's cool. They just feel like they getting their privilege taken, but nobody not even trying to take their privilege. I say this shit in real life. Nobody want y'all privilege. Nobody want none of that. That handout shit. That shit that my grandmother died because she, you know, my grandmother, my 4 black grandmothers I got, black grandparents. My wife does too, and my kids do too. You know, they pass away from working hard and, you know, having eventually getting a home and working hard all their life. Not saying white people don't, but working harder all their life for a lesser wage, lesser respect in the work environment. You know, regardless of what, lesser respect in the work environment, and pass away a lot sooner than a lot of white women and men. Like, come on, man, these are facts. They can be in the same work field because it's just stress, man, daily stress. And why change that if it's, you know, why change it if it's gonna take food away from you? I always tell people, man, it don't take nothing away from me to be kind to you, man, at all. And it definitely don't harm me to go off on you if you did some ignorant shit. I say this every day. I live by these words because it's just a fact. I can see the ignorance, I can see the discretion in people's eyes when I talk to them, and I don't be dealing with that. And I thank God that I'm not from here, and I've had the experiences I've had to know that. I thank God I am here though, because it's safe, it's quieter, and the kids are having a great childhood. They would have had a great childhood anywhere they grew up, but I'm glad they're having a great childhood. I want to make it, we're going to keep making it greater. I'm going to get to a few more things. I'm going to get off here, man, because I'm aggravating myself talking about this shit for real, man, because he don't be want to talk about, like, when Drake be talking about the whole, he just want to mention the whole slave shit. You need to talk about that more, Drake. Like, apologize, kind of, like, for real, you'll show other light-skinned kids to, like, just make jokes back. Don't seriously try to make a comeback talking about race, like, in a cool way. Nigga, you can't. Don't do that. Don't show the kids that they already trying to do that. No, just take that and be like, you know what, let's make a joke. Make a joke like how we make jokes with each other, with light-skinned kids and black kids. Just be joking with each other all the time. Like, kids do all the time anyway. We do that. So joke back. Like, say something about his skin in a joking way. But then always double down and, you know, make sure you understand that, you know, what the stigma is. You can do it in a quick, witty way to get in one little bar right after that joke, or even before, in the beginning of it, somewhere, because you gotta show the people listening that, yes, it's still serious. That particular thing is serious. No matter how much you rap beefing and all that, and we ain't gonna take nothing from you. We're gonna look at you even realer. On everything, we're gonna look at you even realer, because you know that's a real thing that nobody's not gonna knock you down for a drink. You know that. I ain't move the controller because I feel like I need to do something. But yeah, he gonna double down on all the stuff from the West Coast Bob. I get it. I ain't really wasn't feeling that either. I just want people to get together, because when they meet my kids, man, they gonna have a tough hill to climb. Because my kids ain't going for none of that. I feel like the next generation ain't going for none of that. And they know that. Black people is filling up white communities that is primarily white. It is what it is, man. They don't like it. We don't give a fuck at all. At all. I'm teaching my kids to not give a fuck either, because that'll make you be passive and want to be shy and all that. I got their back. I'm not teaching them to duck and none of that. Let's get to them, because I'm going to get aggravated and go into a whole other topic. The whole Dave Free stuff. You know what's funny about Dave Free? Like, ever since following Kendrick and him getting more of the TDE and me discovering the TDE side and everything with the TDE, I have always heard that name, Dave Free, and I thought it was like the producer. I still say they don't know who he is, and I'm not going to look him up to find out who he is. Don't care. But I do know that is somebody in the TDE. They camp, and then for a long time, and that's cool. So, and I always liked that name, like somebody had a last name Free. Like, I ain't see Free since 106 Apart. The young, cute little black girl, the young girl, the beautiful black girl. I don't know. I was trying to say it while I was just saying black girl. But, you know, the black woman, you know, I still am, me and Kiana, we still together. It's funny talking about another girl, like, but anyway, I know what I mean. But Dave Free, man, he talking about, like, he commenting hearts or whatever he was commenting under the kids' pictures. Like, bro, Drake is funny. Please, people, don't believe this type of stuff. Don't believe this type of stuff, because I'm not even, as I said, I don't know Dave Free. I don't know Kendrick at all. But why? Duh, that's his man's. Of course, he's gonna be commenting under his kid's picture. He knows those kids. Drake is funny with the lines he was saying. I definitely won't be playing that song no more though, like that much. I say I'm gonna listen to some more just to get some more things he's saying, but I'm not gonna play it that much no more. I'm just waiting to see if Kendrick about to drop 2 more songs, cause Drake dropped this at 9 o'clock at night on a Sunday night, Cinco de Mayo. So I feel like maybe he dropped that as soon as he got done, but maybe he feel like Kendrick not gonna respond tonight, so he got some time to let it breathe, like his last one. Kendrick S-word all over his last one, dropping 2 in the next, one in the next hour, another one in another 12 hours. Fire. But yeah, then Drake went to talk at the end of the song, like, bro. I bet Drake. Nobody want the best nigga on your ass at the height of your career. I get it. Nobody want the best nigga on their ass. Like I don't want the best nigga DMing me. I don't want the best nigga hawking me down. I just caught a pass. I get it. We don't want none of that. But you got that. You got that. So keep doing what you just did. Talk about what you just talked about. Which is Kendrick. And this is gonna keep getting back to how it should be. All about Kendrick. The rest of them, everybody else, you feeding into it. It's like a fight. You feeding into Rick Ross talking shit on the sideline. You gonna get jumped. You worried about the wrong thing. You hear A$AP Rocky talking about you on an album. Like you said, we ain't seen him in a minute, but he getting money, doing his own thing. People love him in another field, respectfully. You can't take that from him. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He out of the music business. Drake, you could have been out of the music business too for good, but you're milking this as much as you should, you know, respectfully, you know, because that's what old heads told you to do, and that's what you should do. You're doing something nobody never seen, Drizzy. They told you that for over a decade, so you're gonna keep milking it, and then, you know, eventually you're gonna leave, do some Tom Brady shit, do some whatever, some Paint Man shit, and be good. And we gonna be cool with that. But all this you gotta address Kendrick now. Like I said on Twitter, I didn't even listen to Drake last album. I didn't listen to the EP. I think I threw on. I clicked on like maybe a few songs, but I just looked through. I wasn't trying to hear it. I wasn't in the mood. I still listen to Drake old stuff, but I just wasn't in the mood. I don't know. I forgot it was other stuff coming out around that time I was listening to. I just didn't want to hear it at all. I really didn't. I wasn't in the mood for it. I think Her Loss came out before that, and I remember trying to listen to Her Loss. I played it, and I got some parts I liked. I just never put it back. I didn't even finish that, shall I say, and I never put it back on at all. And 21's last album, I didn't even listen to that. So, yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna find Zangief, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait till the jury get up out of here, or we're gonna make the jury quit, and I'm gonna get off. But I appreciate y'all. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna talk a bit more about this. I would have been talking about this on this channel, but see, this is why I don't want to talk while I'm playing, because I'm not focused. See, he burnt himself out, like I gotta focus. Oh my gosh. I'm fighting a burnt out jury, like literally. I need to play Jury's IL2 character, because whenever she charges up those leg moves, I gotta figure out what's that, like that right there. I gotta figure out what those little yin yang things at the top, what is that doing? Is that giving her more speed? Or is that like Lily, where she just stocking up? I don't know what she stopped. You know what? I noticed that she does that floor thing whenever she has those yin yangs at the top. Maybe that's the floor thing is the fireballs for her. I need to do something. Alright, that's what I like to see. Burn them out. Nope, take that. Burnt out. Do this. Oh, come on, I missed. Oh my gosh, man, too far. Damn. Like that, I almost had his ass though. Damn, I'm bugging. Yo, I almost had him. I almost had him in the corner. See, I'm trying to go off of where I'm at in the screen, and you know, that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's go again. Stocking up. That's showing the match up. Okay, jump after that. Oh my gosh. Okay, see, my first two matches my first match after like not playing for an hour, a few minutes, even days, is always bad. I'm trying to piece together what I know. Like, you gotta check out my other videos. They're like 40 minutes long, 50 minutes long. By the time you get to that third match, or even the 10th fight in the same match, I think I'm gonna keep going. Damn, I pretty much like got it better. I turn the fight around. I read the person's like chest. Yeah, she's stocking up. I don't think I noticed that before, but I think I'm noticing it now. I'm just like my senses are a little heightened right now. Go right back. I need to react now. Yo, this jewelry. This is a new challenger jewelry? What the heck? A classic, come on. They are kicking my butt, yo. I need to slow them down. I do much better in this other video, y'all. I just had a video, the Drake video, I was getting beat real bad. Dancing all night, okay. Back up for. Come on. Ah, yo. I blocked low. I was holding low. See, I'm holding it low. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, certain, I gotta, when I'm at in the field, I gotta play to that. Yo, I know what to do. I know what to do when I go. Sorry to be bad. I did it. What? Oh my god. Dang.
That felt good, didn't it?
Dang. Yep. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mean to do that. Yo, she was going so fast on me, like I'm not even like keeping up. Yo, what the heck did I do that for? Oh my gosh, yo. Damn, I just hit him with my special. I faked out the second head overhead. Dang, that was not what I meant to do. I quit the last one. I just took the tape. That's probably like my fourth quit since our last Street Fighter. Well, I've only been playing casual for about, watch this. There we go. I gotta do this. I gotta do a party in the air one. I know what to do. Oh, that shit keeping me from God punishing when I get up. Yep, I can't. Oh, okay, I like that. Oh, I reacted. I pushed it. Yo, I was reacting. I was mashing Y at the same time, though. This is terrible. Damn, yo. Oh, yeah. fight this dude 'cause I'm not doing it at all.
Let's go.
Get up out of here, man. Oh my. Damn. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm always advanced and I get there. And I like that. No. I might quit again just like the first video. Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to go with you again. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't. So that's like my 5th quit. Custom rooms. Okay, they got a lot of custom rooms. I'm a beginner. Man, you nice. Practice. See, yeah. They definitely are a beginner, but they probably got a new profile. He not playing like no beginner. Let's go check mine real quick. Real quick. Y'all still here? Appreciate y'all. Like, share the video. I just put out some real messages about life, as I always do. 38, okay, somebody did give me like 2 more since then. I'm about to get off here, man. In this one. Yes.